So, good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn first order rules in machine learning. My name is Dr. Himanshu Sharma. I am teaching machine learning subject. Today I will teach first order learning rules. It is a part of learning rules. So, first we will provide lecture outline why to learn the first order rules. Then we will see what is the basic terminology of first order logic, and after that first order inductive learning, that is FOIL algorithm. So why to learn first order rules? Uh, there is some limitation of propositional logic over first order logic. That is, the propositional logic allows the expression of individual propositions and their truth functional combination. For example, Tom is a man or all men are mortal. So note that if P is equal to Tom is a man and Q is all men are mortal, then the inference goes that the Tom is also mortal, but it does not follow in propositional logic. So in this regard, first order rules learning logic is much better. Why to learn first order rules? The first order logic allows the expression of proposition and their truth functional combination, as we have stated earlier, but it also allows to represent propositions as assertions of predicate about individuals or set of individuals. Means first order logic is better than propositional logic because it allows the expression of proposition logic as well as to represent proposition as assertions of predicates about individuals or set of individuals. For example, proposition like Tom is a man or all men are mortal may be represented by predicate argument over here, such as man into bracket Tom or set of all x man x goes to the mortal x. So variable range over the individual. So inference rules permit conclusion to be drawn about set and individuals, that is Tom is a mortal. So first order logic is much more expressive than propositional logic, that is it allows a finer grain of specific and reasoning when representing the knowledge. In the context of machine learning, consider learning the relational concept daughter x comma y defined over pairs of person x comma y, where x comma y may be mother, father, female, male or name. So let us consider a training example which has the form there are two persons, person 1 and person 2, and having some target attribute value. For example, name 1 NN, mother name is Sue, father name is Bob, and male is equal to male 1 is equal to F false and female 1 is equal to true. Similarly, the second attribute is given. Now, from these examples, a propositional rule learning algorithm such as ID3 or CN2 can only learn a limited amount of information. That is, if father is equal to Bob and name is equal to Bob and female is equal to true, then daughter 1 comma 2 is equal to true. So this will not be useful in classifying future pair of the persons. In contrast, if we use first order learning, first order rule, then the same situation can be learned in this way. If father y comma x and female y, then daughter x comma y, means the daughter is the belongs to the father and mother x comma y. So another example of standing block. Training instance are represented by three attributes: height, weight and number of sides. In the following data, the blue blocks, here you can see first blue block is this one, rectangular standing, and this is triangle standing. So if we want to learn that which block is standing out of 1 2 3 4 5 diagrams, then we will use propositional learning as well as first order learning. So first order learning will give good result. This is on the second page, and the propositional learning will not give good result. For example, in propositional learning, we can test the values of one or more attributes against the constant. For example, if height of the block is greater than 2, then we can consider it standing. It doesn't work because example 3 and 5 are not following the same. If height block is greater than 2 and width block is less than 2, then standing. This also don't work because example number 3 doesn't fits into it. So can learn rule to cover any given finite data set, but no test against specific attribute values can capture the generalization we want. So test we want is if height of the block is greater than width of the block, then standing. Means अगर हाइट जो है वो बड़ी है विड्थ से, तो हम ये क्या कहेंगे कि ये स्टैंडिंग वाला ब्लॉक है. सो प्रोपोजिशनल लर्नर कैन नॉट कैप्चर सच रिलेशन बिटवीन द एट्रीब्यूट्स, बट द फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रूल्स कैन लर्न दैट. The first order rule learners can generalize over relational concepts. In addition, first order rule learners can also acquire recursive rules. Recursive rules, that is, if parents x comma y, then ancestor x comma y. If parents x comma z and ancestor z comma y, then ancestor x comma y. Note that the variable may be introduced in the rule precondition that do not occur in the post condition, that is z in this case. Since the rules horn clause that are learnt by the first rule learners are the same from as rules in logic programming language such as Prolog, such rule learning is called inductive logic programming. So what is the terminology of first order learning? All expression in first order logic are composed of following terms, that is constant, for example name, numerical constant, any alphabet, variables x comma y comma z, predicate symbols, that is female comma father, predicate take on the values true or false only, function symbols, that is age, connectives, that is ending, oring, belongs to, only belongs to, tends to, and quantifiers, belongs to all and only belongs to. So a term is, what is a term? A term is any constant, for example Bob, any variable, for example capital X, any function applied to the term, that is age of the Bob. A literal, what is a literal? A literal is any predicate or negated predicate applied to any terms, that is female Sue, father x comma y. There are some other forms of literal also, that is ground literal, post literal and negative literal. So first order logic, the next terminology is clause. What is a clause? A clause is any disjunction of literal m, disjunction m1, m2, m3 and so on up to mn, whose variables are universally quantified. So what is a horn clause? A horn clause is any clause containing exactly one positive literal, that is h, disjunction, negation of L1, disjunction up to negation of Ln. A substitution, the next terminology is a substitution. A substitution is a function theta which when applied to an expression c yields a new expression c with each variable xi in c replaced with the term ti. So now we will see the FOIL algorithm. FOIL algorithm is a natural extension of sequential covering and learn one rule to first order learning. Like sequential covering, FOIL learn first order rule which are similar to horn clause with two exceptions. Literal may not contain function symbol. Literal in body of clause may be negated. Like sequential covering algorithm, the FOIL algorithm learns one rule at a time and removes positive examples covered by the learned rule before attempting to learn a next rule. Unlike sequential covering algorithm and learn one rule algorithm, the FOIL algorithm only tries to learn the rule that predicts only the target literal is true. propositional version sought rule that predicted over both true and false values of target attribute performs a simple hill climbing search. So FOIL search its hypothesis space via two nested loops. One is the outer loop and another is the inner loop. In outer loop, each iteration adds a new rule to an overall disjunctive hypothesis, that is rule 1, disjunction rule 2, and so on. The inner loop works out with the detail of each specific rule, adding conjunctive constraints to the rule precondition on each iteration. So this is the FOIL algorithm. FOIL in bracket target predicate, example. So positive, in positive put the positive example, in negative variable put negative example, in learned rule learn the rules from the set. So while positive, when the rules are positive, do the following task, that is learn a new rule. In new rule enter the most general rule possible, most possible hypothesis, no precondition. New rule, input new rule, put the negative rule. While new rule is negative, do add a new literal to specialize new rule. Number 1, candidate literal, generate candidates based on predicate, enter this value into this variable. Then best literal, argument L belongs to candidate literal, FOIL gain L new rule, and add best literal to new rule precondition, new rule negation, subset of new rule negation that satisfy new rule precondition. Learned rule is equal to learned rule plus new rule. Positive is equal to positive member of positive covered by the new rule. Now return to the new learned rule. The principal difference between FOIL and sequential covering is the sequential covering plus learn one rule is equal to FOIL. So in its inner loop search to generate each new rule, FOIL needs to cope with variable in the rule precondition. The performance measure used in FOIL is not the entropy measure used in learn one rule. Since the performance of distinct building of rule variable need to be distinguished, FOIL only tries to discover rules that cover positive examples. So these are the examples. FOIL specializing the current rule example. There we have given example that we are trying to learn granddaughter x, y given instances described by the predicates father and female. So the example is continue. Now performance evaluation of the FOIL. How do we decide which is the best literal to add when specializing a rule? To do this, FOIL consider each possible binding of variable in the candidate rule specialization to constraints in the training example. Here a example is given. So this is the gain. The precise evaluation measure gain of FOIL is FOIL gain L, R is equal to T log 2 P1 upon P1 plus N1 minus log 2 P0 over P0 plus N0, where P0 is number of positive examples, positive binding of R, N0 is number of negative binding of R, and P1 is number of positive binding of R plus L, N1 is the number of negative binding of R plus L. So this is the calculation part. So this is the summary. FOIL extends the sequential covering and learn one rule algorithm for propositional rule learning to first order rule learning. FOIL learn in two phases. One is the outer loop, another one is the inner loop. The literal introduced in the rule proposition are drawn from the attributes used in the describing training examples. FOIL can add literals until no negative examples are covered, only in the case of noise-free data. Otherwise, some other strategy may be adopted. So Quinlan proposed use of minimum description length measure to stop rule extension when the description length of rules exceeds that of training data they are explained. So this is all about FOIL algorithm and first order learning. Thank you very much.